Orisha worship has migrated and now has become I wouldn't say the state religion, but the recognized religion. In fact, the biggest spiritualistic entity in our world is Catholicism. It's not a church. It's not a church. They say it's a church, but it's not. See, in Orisha worship, you have all of these deities. In Catholicism, you have all these deities. They're just called Saint Peter, Saint this, Saint that, Saint the other. So the West thinks, oh, it's fine. And then you have Candomblé in Brazil. Anybody ever heard of Candomblé? No? Vodou in Haiti, or Voodoo, or Vodun in West Africa, Benin, Togo, Ghana, and Nigeria. And so these ideas, these practices they've migrated from Africa and come to the West. We have stuff that's originated here in England. In fact, Fox Sisters, modern spiritualism started in America. So it's not just, again, the reason why we started that Christianity, because it could sound like only bad stuff comes from there. Does that make sense? But we can't get away from the history. So, Santeria, Candomblé, Voodoo, Vodun, in Pentecostal circles, it's called Voodoo. H-O-O-D-O-O. Remember, the presentation that we're talking about is spiritual warfare in music. And you'll see why we've gone to Yoruba worship. Shortly. 1800, abolition movement rose, central and religious suppression remains. Orisha worship thrives or underground. But here's the thing, it's no longer underground. Do you remember a few years ago there was a movement, probably still now, Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
You heard of that?
Yeah.
Do you know the name of the two leaders? One of them was called Patrisse Cullors.
Yeah.
You recognize that name?
Yeah.
Patrisse Cullors. You know that
Yeah.
she did Orisha worship live in New York. If you go online, you'll find her with two big wings on, doing Orisha worship. Patrisse Cullors. She said, do you remember she said, when they go to the site, like George Floyd, and someone dies, the phrase was, say the name. Do you remember that? Libation, but they would say the name. That was the. You remember, Sha? That was the chant. Black Lives Matter. They go to the site where the person died.